Hello, y'all. So, this video I'm gonna talk about how it seems like a lot of so-called targeted individuals have a problem with me and not other targeted individuals. If you're the popular ones, it's okay for popular people, the ones who are popular and well liked. It's okay for them to ask for donations and ask for help. But, it seems like ever since the situation with Alex, if y'all been following my channel for all this long, some of y'all know me from my other channel. Why all of a sudden would I just out of nowhere just start begging for money and be quote unquote money hungry? So are y'all following the same side of the perps? A lot of people who say that they're targeted individuals, they act like they have the biggest problem, more so than the actual perps and worse than the gang stalking perps, have the biggest problem with me trying to ask for donations. I don't know if y'all think that I'm just only asking the targeted individual community for help. I understand that a lot of us are poor and homeless, but you want to know some of them who claim to be so heavily targeted with the radiation and EMF and all that. A lot of them are like rich with a lot of money and stuff, so I don't know if they are real or fake. But, for the few people who did help me out, again, thank you for that. And it's like so many trolls are coming on my page letting me know that they've been watching my videos for a long time. Like this person with 84 subscribers and naked looking pictures, very provocative looking pictures, and then try to tell me that everybody's been giving me good advice and trying to falsely accuse me of, I never even talked to you. So how you gonna try to say, well, your attitude, you talking, and she tried to lie and say, oh, all you do is cry and complain about people having an attitude with you, which is not true, because y'all can see my videos of the actual harassment, and then and just like the Stars 15K person try to be like, well, this is a different person right here, but just like they try to be like, well, your attitude, like narcissistic abusers always be like, well, your attitude isn't nice either, and they be lying, but they do and say stuff that manipulate you into getting mad and going off and cuss them out, and then they try to say, well, you ain't nice either, try to play victim, and then be like, well, you're not nice either, so my little thing right here is this: if you have, if you have not donated, I said it before, that people act like as if they feel less sorry for me because I get an income, I get SSI and Social Security, but you don't, even other females don't care about, me and my situation. But people always telling me, get off the streets, stay off the streets. No women should be on the streets like that. But then you want me to go and live out in the woods, though, where bears and snakes and whatever else could attack me, And so, I know some of this I said in the other video, but it seems like nobody cares that, I'm asking for help because of the situation with Alex. Y'all know that I was living on the streets in Pensacola. Y'all know what I'm going through. If you say you've been watching me, but you know what I'm going through, so why you gonna condemn me and try to make like, oh, these people gave you good advice, but then you act like as if you're targeted, but you agreeing with the gang stalkers, or you get more and more increasingly mad at me for asking for help. Well, if people want to help, then that's their right to want to help me. And I have a right to ask for help just like anybody else asks for help. That's why I say, if anything happened that if I freaking decide to freaking kill myself or off myself, it's going to be the freaking targeted, the so-called targeted individuals, the community, and not the gang stalking perps that push me over the fucking edge. But I'm trying as best as I can to stay strong. But even the so-called targeted individuals making it like as if I deserve less or I'm lower than human and stuff like that. You know, trying to insinuate that I deserve to be hated. All these, and so that's proof that even other professed targeted individuals be giving me thumbs down on all my videos. When you say you're heavily targeted, you know, and then you say you're targeted, and then you're trying to make it like people don't care about you. Like, you're like, people don't care about you, or we too wrapped in our own situations to care about you or worry about you. But when I try to reach out to other targeted individuals and try to show compassion and try to show support, I get straight blocked for no reason at all. You know, and it's been going on since I was made aware last year, you know. It seemed like only a select handful of people really care about me, you know, and then they only have compassion and care about me until they get mad at me, and then they, you know, act like as if they never did like me, you know, like as if I deserve to just be cast into hell, you know. Tell me, how come other targeted individuals can ask for help but I can't? I mean, landlords want 3.5 times your rent for an apartment or a house. That's their standards. I don't have enough to stay in my own place. They blacklist me from jobs. I had to hear ever since before I even started my first job, even before I turned 17, I had to hear lectures about how nobody's going to hire me. Social Security Ticket to Work program has failed me, where I end up with Voc Rehab or Ticket to Work program people who, you know, try to block me from working and tell me nobody's going to hire me. I mean, on my other channel, I talked, before it got deleted, I talked about the gang stalking situation with the Voc Rehab counselor and the fake psychologist, you know. So my thing is this. Thank you for the people. See, the people who actually are, you know, donating it. It's like it's like people who haven't sent me any money. It's like they complaining about that person who just, you know, tried to troll me. I deleted and removed her comment, but then I screenshot what she did and what she said, you know, and all these people going to other people telling each other, don't help her, and this and that. You say you're targeted, but then you're telling people don't help me. And the gang stalking perps do the same thing. If y'all want me to fucking disappear, like, why you still subscribe to me? Or why you still following me if you have a problem with me trying to seek help? You know? Yeah, y'all always say I need help, but they mean mental control in the mental hospital kind of help, not as in for me to be dug out of my situation. I must be that horrible of a motherfucking person if even the whole targeted individual community is against me. It seems like the so-called targeted individual community people act like they want me to off myself more than the actual gang stalkers. That's the worst freaking torture right there. But, you know, I mean, I didn't even I was battling so much that I didn't even, you know, get to celebrate my 200 subscriber milestone of thanks for, you know, at least 200 subscribers. Now I have 226, and I might end up having less than that after this video, you know. So I'm going to give y'all bastards your wish. If you think I'm that fucking aggravating and annoying, if you want me to, I'll get rid of my YouTube. I'll get rid of my Twitter. I'll get rid of my brand new Twitter, my brand new Instagram and my brand new Facebook and this YouTube channel. I can delete every fucking thing and get the hell out your face. Why you still subscribe to me or following me, and then you go and follow me on my blog to try to make me shut up, or try to tell me that person trying to say, oh, if you need help, then stop sending people links and give out your phone. You should give out your phone number and stop sending people links. You know. But I'm not. I don't know why people think that I'm only asking the targeted individual community for help. I'm asking anybody who could help, even outside of the targeted individual community. Anybody. The only people who I don't want to help me with money is if you're a new ager or a witch that's gonna give me cursed money. I don't want that. So-called Christians, as I said, y'all don't care if I go and be back on the streets with hardly any food to eat tomorrow, and then I be having an encounter with the police just for existing downtown at night. And what if I'm end up in a situation what y'all saw with like Sandra Bland, George Floyd, well, even though they say George Floyd was a psyop, or anybody else, but even y'all cold and don't care. As I said, I would rather be independent. I'm disabled. I had 2 strokes when I was 5. And I would rather be independent and not have to ask for anything. And I would rather not have to ask for anything, and I would rather be independent and do. I told y'all what was setting me back. I even asked if anybody could spread the word and help me out. Spread the word to other people who could help me. There's a reason why I won't go to live in Mexico. Why I won't go and live on the West Coast at all. I refuse to go back and live on the West Coast. And I don't want to, live where it's too cold. And I don't want, like up north and stuff. So I don't want to live where it's too cold, and I can't live on the West Coast because my traumatic experience with Los Angeles or anywhere where there's a high amount of illegal immigrants or sanctuary cities and stuff like that. I'm like highly traumatized. If Mexicans and Hispanics in Los Angeles cause me problems because of noise, harassment, and do y'all want me to be retortured all over again? And I haven't heard of Arizona being quiet because there's a lot of illegals out there. And people cheat you out your money over there worse than they do on the East Coast. Scam you out your money and cheat you out your money if you go to a fast food restaurant or something. Or if you go eat. So, people who haven't given me a penny or have not given me any money, they puff themselves up about having the biggest mouths on try to stop me from asking for help. I feel like if you haven't paid, I'm sorry, that's paid is not the word. If you haven't, nobody's really obligated to donate. But whatever happened to love thy neighbor? You don't have a problem with these fake scam charities asking for money and their disaster. And they're lying scams. The mainstream charities are lying scams. Why you think we never really got help, true help, after Hurricane Katrina? We had to do it. It was very hard to try to do it on our own years later. It took years later to rebuild. After in New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina happened in 2005. As of the year 2007, no, it's 2020, and they still have homes, like houses that are abandoned from Hurricane Katrina with the markings still on it. one of those houses could have been fixed up and I could have lived there, you know. But I know everything is getting worse. I understand that more and more people are struggling because of the COVID-19 lie and stuff like that. And more people are losing their jobs and stuff. But it's like, that's pretty fucking evil and cold to try to block me or get highly agitated and upset at me asking for help. I'm about to be back on the streets tomorrow, you know. And this person has a problem with me asking random strangers on the internet for financial help. A lot of other people do it. Go condemn every fucking body. Don't single me out. Especially you should go to the ones who try to say that, who get donated. They get money, thousands and probably millions, sometimes millions of money. I mean, they get thousands and maybe millions. I'm not asking for that much, but I'm just asking for enough to survive. But some of those people ask for, you know, thousands. They say, for example, they try to ask for $300,000 just for a vain sex change, so they can transition from a female to a male, and that gets so much support. But for me to just raise money for a roof over my head, I mean, as I said, I mean, I get $100 or $50 or $20 here and there. And that's why I'm still staying in the hotels. But if somebody could, you know, donate, like, shucks, maybe 1,000, and then my extra $803, there are a few, but not many, but a few landlords who just want the first month's rent and last month's rent and security deposit and don't require the actual 3.5 times your rent to be your income every month. That's all I'm trying to ask for help for, you know. So, I feel like if you have not donated anything, then you should shut the fuck up and mind your own business and stay out of it. You know, if you don't have any love or care to try to help me out or anybody else, you know, it seems like hardly anybody's having any compassion or only a select few, you know. It's not my fault that the perps are doing what they're doing to me. But why the hell so many targeted individuals are acting like cold stone hateful perps? I don't fucking understand it. I get blocked every day on social media like Twitter, Facebook, and even YouTube. You know, so, or if you're extra rude to me, or say something that sounds like a perp, then why should I follow you? But, I try to reach out and be nice to everybody. Anybody in person will know that I'm nice. You know, they're using this technology to keep me sleep deprived so I can stay disabled so I can't work. You hear that? I'm supposed to ignore that. You tell me to ignore. But it hurts my ears. It's like it's somebody remotely stabbing me in the ear with a knife. Or with a screwdriver. You know. So that's my doggone message. That, you know, targeted or not, you know, I'm trying to reach out for, if you're targeted or not, I'm trying to reach out for help. And if you can't physically help, at least be kind and spread the word. But people just think they're doing the right thing by being just freaking cold and cruel. But I'm going to say it again, if you have a problem and you haven't donated anything, then you should keep your mouth shut and stay away from me and stay out of it. And you don't have the authority or the right to be going around telling people, don't help her. She gets an income. Why are you helping her? Well, it's like as if I'm talking like a broken record. And, you know, and it's like the more I talk is the more they ignore me, you know. So, I mean, if what I'm doing is that wrong, put me in jail. If I'm wrong for asking for help, then go ahead and have me put in jail right now. If what I'm doing is criminal, what I'm doing is a crime, you know, other people do the same thing. every day. Where's your way of condemning them? You know, I'm disabled and don't have the means to go live out in the woods. You know, I wish I had the skills and stuff like that, you know, the skills and a vehicle and stuff. But everything is what it is that I don't have much of any control over. So, I'll see y'all. You know, maybe not, because I might give everybody their wish and just delete all my social media plus YouTube.